Yeah, pretty sad really that we couldn't continue the season. We've signed really well. We've got a good squad. We've got a tight squad, small squad, but a good squad. Yeah, disappointing that we got off to such a good start and then the virus come along. But look, I think we've made some positive signings again for next year. So has a lot of championship teams. So I think, championship is going to be probably, feel like we say it every year, that's going to be the best championship yet. But I really believe that next year is going to be a cracking championship.
Clearly, we don't do controversy on this show either, as you know. But if in the unlikely event that Toronto weren't coming back in and it's an 11-team competition that doesn't work logistically and they're looking for a 12th team to come in and whatever process that goes through, it becomes looking at the likely candidates. How ready would Toulouse be to step straight into Super League if you were asked to do that?
I think we're already doing things that other teams aren't. So we're already paying for teams to come here. That's straight off our bat. We're obviously travelling there. I don't know how much it is exactly, but I think it's sort of upwards of 25k each trip. So, look, we're financially in a really good position. We're paying out of state Toulouse, which is, I don't know if anyone's been there, that's home of arguably the kings of rugby union in Europe. I think they spend roughly around 4 million on their pitch annually. So it's a very good pitch, a really good location. Yeah, I think we sort of tick all the boxes. As you look at other championship teams, I'm not saying that they don't tick all the boxes, but there's been some dramas in the past, especially with the top-end championship teams. We're a full-time team. And as I said, yeah, I think we tick all the boxes. And I think a second team in France would be great. Catalans has been arguably pretty successful. We could do sort of like a local derby with them and build rugby league into France. We've already got an A-grade competition that runs locally within France that's ready to kick off. So I think the pathways are there, and I don't see why Toulouse shouldn't be looked at in pole position if there was a mini licensing sort of thing.
How big do you think that would be for the club if you were in Super League alongside Catalans and having those big fixtures year in, year out against each other, a big rivalry to grow?
Yeah, I think it'll be massive. Like when you talk about expansion, I'm still for Toronto coming into the competition. If they can't come in the competition and they can't pay their players, that's obviously a whole new ballgame, and they don't deserve to be there, in my opinion. But look, we've done nothing that says we shouldn't be in the competition. We've done nothing that says we can't compete in Super League. I think we've signed well. I think if we were to go to Super League, that we wouldn't be relegated either. So yeah, pretty confident with everything the club's doing at the moment. So I'm really enjoying it as well. Mate, it was really uncertain when with everything happened with Bradford. So obviously I had another year on that contract. I sort of spoke to John Keir and just said, look, mate, it's, unforeseen circumstances. I don't know what's happening. It was sort of kept in the dark exactly what was going on with Bradford. And that was pretty disappointing there. But to JK's credit, he was actually really good and he helped me all along the way. He was actually great with all the players, and it must have been a really difficult situation for him because he was in the same boat as a lot of us. But I had a chat with him and just said, if something does happen and it's midway through the year, obviously being a quota player, I think 90% of quota spots were filled in the Super League. So, which is why I ended up going to Bradford in the first place. And then, but then being filled, and then there's only a select few of championship teams that have a few spots available, and two are going to be able to afford an overseas quota player. I was sort of at a crossroads where there was really minimal teams that I could go and join. And I had the opportunity to come to Toulouse for 2 years. Something different. I'm always sort of looking for a new challenge. Toulouse have played really well the last few seasons. They were in the championship. They're pushing for Super League. It was exactly what I was after when I joined Bradford. Had that not gone tits up, so to speak, it would have been ideal. But yeah, that's why I came to Toulouse, and yeah, I'm really enjoying my time here. And the weather's just a little bit of a bonus.